live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Jackson County's Central Dispatch Communications Center, Director Jason Hammond with dispatcher Crystal Davis. For Chelsea's Main Street Park Alliance board member and developer, Joe Zulkowski. From Albion, Director of the Bohm Theater, Shannon Akins with from the Greater Albion Chamber of Commerce, Billy Beers. From the Albion Arts Commission, Mary Slater. And from the Walton Insurance Group, Rick Walton. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David, and good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on a very nice fall afternoon. We have 56 degrees, sunshine, and it looks like we're going to have very nice fall weather for, well, a couple of days. Now, actually, it looks like for, pretty much the next week, we will be above 55 for daytime highs. Today, 58, tonight 40 for our low with clear skies. Tomorrow, sunny, and we could be at 60. A little bit cooler on Saturday with sunshine, 56. Sunday, showers, 62. Veterans Day, partly sunny, 56. And then we will be right around 60 degrees for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. There you have it. Our beautiful November weather continues. Thank you, Kelly Express, for sponsoring the weather. And thanks for all the great snacks, drinks, and other cool things happening at Kelly Express. They are growing. They're always looking for friendly, smiling faces to join their team. They'll train you, get all the details, find out about the Kelly Express locations near you by visiting kellyexpressmart.com. They've got a great pizza special this month. 2 two-item pizzas for $25.99. That's available at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. A quick look outside shows us, just as I've said, a beautiful afternoon in beautiful Jackson. We have today, the 7th of November, 11/7/24. We're celebrating Hug a Bear Day, and we don't recommend you actually do that unless it's teddy bear. And we, of course, I think that I've seen at least 2 teddy bears.
I was going to say, Noah did bring in his teddy bear today that he could hug, so that answers that question.
Right, he brought one in, his traveling bear, and he's got one that's parked at his desk. International Stout Day. And Brandon, I was just in Dublin where, they make the Guinness beer. Is Guinness a stout or a porter?
Stout.
Stout?
It's a stout.
Stout. It's marked by its heaviness, its darkness, and its deep flavor. It is Little League Girls Day, and I know you can get stouts at Grand River Brewery. They do make a stout.
Oh, I like how you went from Little League Girls to stouts at Grand River Brewery. That's a good transition.
No, I'm not talking about...
Yes, you
Brandon,
can.
Brandon, girls, Brandon said that. It is International Merlot Day, celebrating two alcoholic beverages on one day.
Have you seen Paul Giamatti? What's the one with the wine where he goes off about I'm not drinking Merlot?
No, I haven't seen
Sideways.
That. It goes sideways?
That's the name of the movie, Sideways.
Oh, Sideways, the movie.
He's not a fan of Merlot. That's kind of where I was coming from, but it's a funny movie.
Paul Giamatti? Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti, yeah. It's a great movie.
I don't remember any movie I've ever seen or any plot or actor or anything else. David Barker just asked me to name my favorite actor, and my two answers I want to take back. They were Dabney Coleman and Eric Braeden, and nobody upstairs knew who they were. Do you know?
Not by name, no.
No. Okay. What would you say your favorite actor?
I mean, it's hard to choose one. I always liked Edward Norton when I was in my 20s.
Edward Norton, yeah.
He had a good role, good stretch of movies going there for a while.
Yeah. If somebody asked me my least favorite actor, that would be easier. and it would be, and he passed away, so I hate
It's
to
okay.
even say it.
He's not going to hear you.
Donald Sutherland.
Oh, your worst? Okay.
And by relation,
Son too.
Kiefer. Sorry. It's like, and it's mainly probably because they're such good actors. They played a role that you just disliked because they're so good, and then they become disliked.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yep. It is National Men Make Dinner Day today. And Brandon, what are you planning?
I'm going to be filming the percussion concussion tonight, so I can't make dinner tonight.
I'll tell you
I'll do
what,
it tomorrow.
That's not a good excuse. I am going to be making dinner tonight, and it's McDonald's.
I'm loving
because
it.
I too am going to percussion concussion. I'm taking my grandson James, and his favorite place to go, McDonald's. We're on our way there. On this day in 1916, I know you're really not, I think many of you are tired about election news, but we do have some historical election highlights that we will be bringing you this time of year. We've got 1916, the first woman to be elected to U.S. Congress. 1916. What state? Brandon, ask it, pretty much as a multiple choice because it's really too tough. I wouldn't be able to tell you her name, but what state was she from?
1916.
1916.
Delaware.
No, I'll give you a hint. She might have been able to ride around seeking votes in a stagecoach. Montana.
Okay. Thanks.
1916.
Yeah.
Jeanette Rankin.
Okay.
And three more election notes. On this day in 1944, Franklin Delano Roosevelt elected to an unprecedented fourth term in office. FDR remains the only president to have served more than 2 terms so far.
So far.
And on this day in 1989, 2 notable firsts in African American history. Former Manhattan Borough President David Dinkins, a Democrat, elected New York City's first African American mayor, while on the very same day in Virginia, Lieutenant Governor Douglas Wilder, also a Democrat, became the first elected African American state governor in American history. So 1989, the first black governor in the United States. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And there we see members of the Detroit Lions drum line who will be performing tonight at Percussion Concussion at Jackson College. It's a great night of rhythm, energy, and community. The Honolulu Boom will be performing, and they will be joined by high school drum lines from around the area, including Northwest, Western Michigan Center, Columbia Central, Springport, Napoleon, Lumen Christi, Addison, Jonesville, Mason, and Vandercook Lake, and the George Crockett Academy. Brandon, you saw them last year. What are they noted for?
They dance when they can drum, and they can also dance too.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's an unforgettable evening. JTV will be there. We'll be filming it, and we hope you can be there as well. The tickets are just $15 each, or 2 for $25, and just buy them at the door tonight at Potter Center. Today, Technology Help for Seniors continues at JC at the Atkinson Hall in the library. They're doing this every Thursday from noon till 3. Just stop in. You need help with your phone or your tablet or computer. They'll be happy to help. Michigan Theater presents The Birds tonight. It is the Michigan Theater member movie night, and the Alfred Hitchcock classic The Birds will be presented. Melanie Daniels, played by Tippi Hedren, meets Mitch Brenner, played by Rod Taylor, in a San Francisco pet store, and she decides to follow him home. She brings with her the gift of 2 lovebirds, and they strike up a romance. One bird, though, they start attacking the kids.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so the birds go crazy. If you have not seen it, it's a horror movie. And we've got Rotary Park Improvements Community Meeting. The City of Jackson is holding community meetings to find out what you would like in the way of improvements to our community parks. Rotary Park is the focus of tonight's meeting, 6:30 at the Booth Center at Loomis Park. Rotary Park is on Jackson's east side between Deo and Plymouth Streets. Right now it has a playground, basketball court, and ball field, and a big green space. They want to make some improvements to it. Your input is requested. Eastern Branch Book Sale. Eastern Branch of the Jackson District Library having their book sale today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Greater Jackson Habitat for Humanity has Heroes and High Rollers. It's a Las Vegas night and dinner at Gene Davis & Son Banquet Center. And it starts at 5:30. There's a link for tickets on our homepage. And you're helping to support a build for a veteran. And it's already been chosen. The veteran is part of it. And you'll be helping support that. And we've got a lot of community theater this weekend, high school, Columbia Central, Grass Lake, Jackson, a couple others. Get all the details online, plus we have Center Stage Jackson with their show, and concerts and more. That's all happening today and this weekend in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. The City of Jackson is having a groundbreaking event. It is scheduled for November, when is it, Brandon?
12th, Tuesday.
November 12th. And this is for Jackson's East Side. The city is reporting that they have a developer that is going to begin work on 94 new housing units in the health district. And I asked the city, what is this health district? And it turns out in the city's master plan, about 15, 20 years ago, they came up with neighborhood names. So all the neighborhoods, the entire city, wherever you live, you have a neighborhood name. It might be Frogtown, it might be Essex Heights, it might be downtown, it might be Sharp Park. Health District is the area around the hospital. So 32 parcels on vacant land are going to get new homes. And there's also going to be a mix of duplexes and single-family homes. So helping to solve our housing shortage, the groundbreaking will occur at 10 a.m. November 12th, and all are welcome to come and watch the golden shovels. Our show today being brought to you by our sponsor of the day, Cascades Manor. And Cascades Manor is now taking orders for holiday meals. Yeah, they'll do your meal, and they're incredible, unbelievable food, great items to choose from. Visit Cascades Manor, give them a call, check out their website and social media, find out all our offerings for holiday meals at Cascades Manor. And thanks to Kirk and everybody at Cascades Manor, one of our great sponsors here on JTV. Next week, Jackson College is staging the comedy Steel Magnolias. This show has been in the works for weeks. They have been rehearsing. I saw a preview, a scene performed about 3 weeks ago, and their set was completely done. It's beautiful. Looks like you'd see something you'd see on Broadway. In the Bauman Theater, they completely renovated the Bauman Theater, all new seats, carpeting, curtains, lighting, everything. It looks brand new, and the show is fantastic. The scene I saw was hilarious. So great cast, beautiful staging. Steel Magnolias next weekend in the Bauman Theater at Potter Center at Jackson College. We have a great lineup of guests on the show today. We're going to hear about the services of the 911 people in Jackson County Central Dispatch Communications. Jason Hammond and Crystal Davis are here and standing by in the CNB Green Room. Also on the show today, Joe Zolkowski in from Chelsea. They have in the works a beautiful new downtown park. It's going to cost about $10 million, and we'll see some renderings of what the plans are for downtown Chelsea. We've got a few folks in from Albion today, Shannon Akins from Friends of the Bohm Theater, and the head of the Greater Albion Chamber of Commerce, Billy Beers, We'll hear about all the cool things happening in Albion, plus from the Albion Arts Commission, Mary Slater, they're doing a pop-up art show and sale. And to wrap it all up, Rick Walton returns with the Walton Insurance Group, all here today on JTV. Nice to have you here, and we get started right after this.